Okay, we are now on the very, very last page of our review packet, and it says at the top, FST SLO review, Trig Equations. I am working on number 5, and I think I'm going to go to number 8 for you as well. Okay, remember with trig equations, you are actually trying to factor one side so that you can split them up and set them equal to 0 and solve for actual angle measures this time. This is not like identities. In equations, you are actually trying to solve for angles. So the nice thing about this is that this is actually already factored. I've got a cosine x times the quantity tangent x minus radical 3, and that equals 0. And here's an announcement. So I don't know if you can hear it or not. Cosine of x equals 0, right? And then I'm going to write tangent of x minus radical 3 equals 0. Okay, and all I have to do then is actually solve these two equations. And now my blue equation, my cosine of x equals 0, that is completely 100% done. So you go to your unit circle and you find everywhere between 0 and 360 that the x value is 0. And those places are 90 degrees and 270 degrees. So you have two answers already. Then you go over to your red equation, your tangent of x minus radical 3. You're going to add radical 3 to both sides. And so your tangent is going to be a positive radical 3. So here's what you're going to do. Remember, tangent is y over x, so you are going to try to find two places, or find any places, sorry, where when I put the y over the x, it reduces to radical 3 over 3. I'm sorry, radical 3 over 1. So what you want to do is you want to find where you have a y that is a radical 3 over 2, and where your x is a 1/2. Because if I put those two over each other, like if I made a fraction right there, remember when I'm dividing a fraction by a fraction, or any number by a fraction, I take that fraction that I'm dividing by, and I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal, 2 over 1. And of course, those 2's would cancel, and it would leave me with just the radical 3, which is what I want. Now, I need anywhere where I've got two positives or two negatives, because a positive divided by a positive is positive, a negative divided by a negative is positive. So those two places on my unit circle are 60 degrees and 240 degrees. Okay, so I actually have 4 angles. Okay, those are the answers.